Okay, welcome back to Learn with Brandon, and this is our final episode with getting into a man's head. So our very first question will go to Brandon, and it is, do men have a specific type of women they date?
Do men have a specific type of women they date?
Yes.
Okay, I would ask it in this way. Do men are men with a specific type of women they are supposed to date? Okay. Because I guess sometimes we just date and whoever accepts is the one you take. Okay. So it's not intentional. But I think there is supposed to be a type of woman for a type of a man. Is that what really happens? No. But I think there is supposed to be a type of woman for a type of a man. Because there are temperaments that are not good together. If a melancholy marries a melancholy, who will talk?
What a sad home.
Who will talk to the other? Because my friend, they are very creepy. Now, they will fight. So, I think there is a type of woman a man is supposed to date. Okay. Is there a soulmate? I think that is where that question would lead. No, the issue is that there is a type I am supposed to date. Do I know? I may know, but not many men may be able to know. Okay, what do I want? I want such and such. Maybe I may be able. But there is a type a man is supposed to date. Something like that.
Okay. Evans, do men also make lists of the women, or of what a woman should have before they date them?
A list of what a woman should have. Are you looking at the physical attributes, or you're looking at success, or you're looking at what specifically?
You want a complete package. Because some women do have lists. I want a guy who is tall, who looks like this, has this amount in the bank, has such a job, presents himself like this. So I don't know, do men also do?
Of course, for men, you have to be somewhere. You can't be a nothing. You have to be something. You must have something as a man. Okay. You get it? That's why you find someone will say, a woman will come out and say, I can't date a man without a car. Then someone will come tell them, if you want a man with a car, find him where you parked yours.
Okay.
Get it?
Yes.
So as a woman, you there are things that you really have to be with. You need to have some good money with you. I mean, you see, as a woman, it is very good to have your own money. There are instances you find women, we normally see these things over the internet. You find someone gets a picture of certain women or certain ladies, they are packed in a room, and then puts a comment somewhere that quotes a comment that says, I can't date a man without a car, or I can't date a man who still rents. You get such kind of women. So these guys are trying to show the other women that as a woman, you also have to have something before coming to a man, or before looking for a man. Because fine, it's good. As a man, you need to build yourself. Because you can't be a beggar. I mean, you don't need to be a lousy person in society as a man. You have to be responsible. That's how you gain the respect, everything that you need as a man. But then for a woman, you don't need a lot, because, for example, you don't need to have maybe a quality home or a house or what. You just need to have character. How is your character, by the way? How is your personality? How do you address people? How do you conduct yourself out in public? You get it? Because there are things that men look at and say, no, this person, I can meet you somewhere, Faith, I can meet you, and I look at the person and say, okay, this person conducts themselves in such and such a way, I can go with this one. Then I meet some other girl somewhere. You get, then the person is behaving, you look at the girl, from the first time you see the person, you say, no, this one, my heart has refused, I can't go with this person. So you need to have class as a woman before jumping onto a man.
Interesting. Do you have anything to comment about that, Brandon?
I would just say yes.
Okay.
There is a list. What makes the list smaller or bigger is the time and the need of the time. Yeah. I don't think my list is as long as it was 5 years ago. So there is a list. Thank you.
Okay. So how do men cope with stress then?
How do I cope with stress?
Yes.
When I go to watch football, it's not about the very football that is there. It's just that there I am not thinking about any of my problems. When they go to play pool table, it's not just about that. There is something, the bad energy they are releasing.
Okay.
Like when you go for a movie, you are following those stories. So your mind is taken away from the problem. Likewise, those who do alcohol, it's what they think they will get. So stress management, of course, is different for men and for women, but at least men have stress management.
Okay.
They talk to their fellow men, or they talk to their trusted female friends who they are not intimately involved with, or maybe their elders, maybe at church, maybe at business, those role models. So men have stress management because they have stress, because they are human beings as well. Just that maybe we don't know, but they do. Football, music, go running around early morning or something, that helps me release the stress. Not my stress cannot be taken away by merely talking. I must do something. Yeah. Okay. Yes, thank you.
Interesting. Evans, is it a must for a man to provide in a relationship financially?
Yes. That is, as a man, you're the sole provider. I told you, yeah, it's fine. As a woman, you need to have your own money. It's good to have your own money. But then, in a relationship, it is always a man to provide. You as a woman, you're there. You can support where need be. Just in case your guy has nothing and they can't help here, or they need help with this and this, and they really can't make it, and you see that the guy is down, he can't help, and he needs something. It is good. You can help them with the money, or sometimes I normally get experiences from my friends. It is really hard to ask money from a girl you're dating, and you find it easier if you ask from your friends, either male or female. But then to the person you're dating, you feel so inferior. So you need to have that money. You're the provider in a relationship. You get?
Okay.
Even if it is a family, the father is there, but then the father takes care of each and everything almost. The mother is just there to help where need be. So definitely it is.
Okay, I wanted to say something.
Okay.
Given the fact that this information is not likely to end in Uganda, so even women can provide, because some cultures support that the woman takes dowry and stuff like that. So there is that space. I'm talking about cultures where women are the ones to take the dowry and be in charge. But outside that, then a man must. You can't enter into something you have not really committed yourself to. Jesus asks, not necessarily Jesus. Amos 3:3, can two people walk together unless they have agreed? Jesus asks, can you build a house minus counting the cost? Can you go for war minus knowing all about the opponent? So there must be some calculation done. If you can't provide, you don't deserve. Thank you.
Okay. Evans, would you date an older woman?
Dating a sugar mommy?
No. It might not be a sugar mommy, just a lady that is older than you.
Of course, that one qualifies to be a sugar mommy. as long as the lady is older than me, she qualifies to be a sugar mommy. But I would say definitely I would.
Okay.
Reason?
Yeah, reason. Okay.
Most of the time, you see these young girls are really hard to manage. They're so stressing. You know, these are the kind of people, they're like babies, they're toddlers. They need to be handled with a lot of care. So they give you a lot of responsibilities. You're busy, your head is shaking, you have a lot of things you're working on, but then you're stressed because of this young girl. You get, she wants you to give her everything. It's like now you've built, you're married, you're in a marriage, you're taking care of someone, yet you're also being taken care of.
Interesting.
You get. So how would I? Now I'll give you a scenario, just an example. Let me say I'm getting pocket money from home. Then I have this girl here. She also has her parents. They're giving her money. What? But then she wants to depend on my own. If I give her, she'll say it's not enough.
Interesting.
You get. There are instances where you give. There's some meme I read somewhere, and someone was like, I sent this girl money, 10,000. Then I called and asked, have you seen the money? Then the girl was like, 10K vazirava. Then the guy was like, I just went and I really tried so much to get this money to send to the girl. How I wish I sent it to my sister or my brother somewhere. Or to my grandmother in the village. You get. But then you have tried so much to give this person, but then the person is not appreciating. So it is really challenging. That's why most people prefer the older women, because they don't have that kind of stress. For them, what they want is companionship and love and maybe sex and stuff like that.
Okay. Brandon, is there something you would have loved the women to know about men?
I think this is not specific for the females, but for all of us. What is that? I am basing on the book The Making of an American Capitalist. It's about Warren Buffett. Of course, for those who have read it, it's more about stocks. There is a quote, not necessarily a quote, but the end of a paragraph which says, a horse that is able to count from 1 to 10 is a remarkable horse. Not a remarkable mathematician. What was it based on? Buffett had invested in some company, part of which was textiles. The rest was doing marvelously good in return on investment, but the textiles were taking a lot yet not returning a lot. So at the end of quote was like, a brilliantly run business was not worth running, because even when it had been run by brilliant ideas and what have you, it was not making profit. There is something we need to know, all of us, that we need to be informed, like we already said from Proverbs, that to a satisfied soul, even a honeycomb tastes bitter. But for a hungry one, something bitter tastes sweet. When you and I don't know what we want in life, then we are likely to take anything. If you don't know the road leading you, then you are likely to be led by any road.
Okay.
What is that we need to do something on at our individual level? I've already said this, but I'm reiterating it, such that because it also helps me as an individual. Before I realize what I really want, of course that is from personal development, then I cannot make good decisions in life. So something like that, we must know what we want, then we can go out. Then number 2, it was something about men and what have you. Some of us prefer to be, like me, I'm introverted, many others are extroverted. So we are different. So the expectations of a woman is in our levels of communication and what have you. There is something they want all of us to do, yet not all of us can fulfill to the same level. So if possible, let us manage our expectations. People will grow. People grow. It's not only men who, rather women who grow in relationships, but even men grow.
Okay.
Love is a learned thing. Something like that. Thank you so much.
Any last comments as we wind up? Anything, take-home message you would want our viewers to know?
What would I want to say is that time is a healer. Time is a healer. Time is the one able to tell us whether what thing we are feeling at the moment is real love or not love. So let us manage ourselves to know that time could help us tell whether this person loves us or does not, such that we don't hurry into entrusting someone with more power than they deserve. Yeah, so thank you so much.
Evans, what would be your take-home message to our viewers?
My take-home message to our viewers, especially to the men, it's just that we need to work hard. There's a saying that goes that there is no ugly man unless he is poor. You need to organize yourself, because these things of just jumping on ladies every day, every now and then, you're jumping on this woman today, you're with this one, tomorrow you're with this one, it doesn't really make you a man. You need to organize yourself as a man. You need to have quality, you need to have class. You get? It is not good playing women. That is a message I need to tell you guys. It's really not good. It looks weird. You get? Today you're with your friends, tomorrow you're with Jane, the next day they find you with Sharon, the next day they find you with Rachel. So it doesn't really make sense. You need to have value as a man. Those things of playing and jumping over women, it's not good for you. You just have to work hard, do the necessary things that you have to do. Find time. Time heals. They say time heals. Time will come and then you'll get the life that you want. Most of the times we are being deceived that if we don't do these things now, we have not enjoyed our youth or we have not enjoyed our childhood. But then there are a lot of things to think about other than most of the conversations are now reduced to women or dating and girls and what. Those are the conversations that boys normally have. There's nothing developmental that they can discuss. Just for a few, there are a few who do, there are a few who are into forex businesses, there are a few who have their personal businesses and they have really good ideas. But then it is hard finding someone sharing such ideas with you. You get? So we need to cooperate, be hardworking, and then you trust in God, then you pray. Yeah, it's good to have, as a man, it is good to pray. You need to be prayerful. Don't forget, never cease, don't cease to pray. Always pray, ask God for help. Pray without ceasing.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's what I can say.
Okay, my closing remarks are to really express my gratitude to our panel members, Agaba Brandon and Ssenteza, for giving us their time and helping us to get into our man's brain. And then I want to ask the man behind the camera, Daniel, again. Thank you so much. And two last things. As a woman, men love to provide. You just have to be the one. And the other thing, God is not going to make a man for you. So God is just preparing you so that you come into the life of a man as a helper. And the very last thing I want you to know is that go make money. Really, go make money, because no one that is broke is beautiful. It's only people who are broke that are ugly. Go make money and don't rely on men. Thank you. Bye.
As a woman.